Hi everyone, this is going to be a video about how I got to dental school just to save anyone some time. My journey was quite traditional, but if you have any questions about anything, honestly, you can just leave them in the comments and I'll do my absolute best to have the answers for you. So let's get right to the video. So I attended college right after graduating high school from the summer of 2017 to December of 2020. And I was a bio major. A bio major or any science major is usually the best one to have because it knocks out the majority of the prerequisites required for dental school. Just to, if anyone wants to know, the prerequisites are usually a year of Gen Bio with lab, General Chem with lab, O-Chem with lab, Physics with lab, and a year of English. As for extracurriculars, I worked a part-time job, although on and off, did one cultural dance club, volunteered at a library, volunteered at a hospital, and volunteered at a private dental office. And like I said, I graduated in December of 2020. So right after I graduated, I went straight to studying for the DAT. If anyone wants a resource for studying for the DAT, I highly recommend DAT Bootcamp. It is honestly the best thing ever, and how I got my score was by using their calendar, I guess their 3-month calendar, and where it lists everything you need to study each day. It's really good, and I highly recommend using the 3-month planner that they have set up already. And so I took my DAT in April of 2021. And my scores for the DAT were, my A was a 21, perceptual ability was 19, quantitative reasoning 17, reading was a 21, bio was a 22, Gen Chem was a 22, O-Chem was a 23, and my total sciences was a 22. After April, I put my application together for the soft opening, which happened on May 11th of 2021. The application has many parts. There's a personal statement, there's a letter of recommendation part, there is the transcript part, supplementals, only for some schools though, and an extracurricular / experience part, and yeah, I think that's all the parts that they have. If anyone wants to know my letter of rec, I highly recommend using Interfolio to store your letters of rec. For my transcripts, I have a tip. So I highly recommend to upload your transcripts first. When the soft opening opens, upload your transcripts, because my school had to snail mail theirs, and you don't want to be doing your transcripts last second, and when you have to submit your application, you don't have your transcripts. So I recommend doing transcripts first. Just as a side note, when they calculate your GPA on the website, it's gonna be different from your college GPA. It might be different, it might not be different, but for mine it was a little bit different, and my GPA was around a 3.89, something like that. And on June 1st, I submitted my application and I applied to 13 schools. Then afterwards, about 2 weeks later, I received some emails with more supplementals. By July, I got my first interview invite. So in the end, I had a total of 4 interviews from July to September. And all the interviews have multiple parts. I'll list my interviews and what they composed of. And you can take a screenshot of it if you want. So for future reference, if you're applying for these schools, these are how the interviews might go. And for this cycle, D-Day was on December 1st of 2021. So I ended up going to this school, which I plan on attending in August of 2022. So I'm excited to share my journey with all of you. Again, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. Try my best.